Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Happy Friday. Welcome to the weekend, and we are in for a big temperature swing as highs today will climb to the low 80s. And you know, normally we should be in the low 80s, but by the time we get into Sunday morning, sweater weather returns and temperatures will drop to 60 degrees. So that's going to be close to a 20-degree drop in comparison to this afternoon. Not only that, as we take a look at our lows here the next 7 days, you'll notice that our average lows right around 69, 70, but we're going to be well below that even as we head into early next week. Our lows will remain in the low 60s, and then by the time we get into next Thursday and Friday is when our lows will become a little bit more seasonable for this time of year. But let's take a live view outside and check in on those temperatures this morning. Not as cool as what we've been waking up to, all right? We are seeing mostly upper 60s in Miami and Homestead, low 70s across the Keys, and even for places like Fort Lauderdale and Pompano Beach at this time waking up with the upper 60s instead of the low 60s. But not to worry, temperatures will take a dive and dip down once again. Now our radar is quiet in Broward and Dade. We had a few showers earlier across the upper Keys. Next, we're the rain tracker showing that as we head in through the afternoon, there could be a few showers, but overall today's rain chance sitting at 20% and highs near normal in the low 80s with plenty of sunshine. Low risk of rip currents if you're headed to the beach. After all, this is a weekend. Small craft advisories in effect for the Atlantic waters. No alerts for the Florida Keys. Tomorrow morning will be a little cooler. We'll wake up to low 60s once again for the inland areas, closer to the mid 60s along the coast, low 70s for my friends across the Keys tomorrow morning for your Saturday. It'll be very pleasant. Highs though will warm to the low to mid 80s. Then here comes the cold front. Sunday is looking spectacular, less humid, much cooler in the morning. In fact, I'm going to call it downright chilly for April. I mean, come on, this is going to be a big treat for us. Enjoy it, make the most of it. Upper 60s for the Keys Sunday morning when you wake up. Could see the upper 50s for places like Homestead and Kendall, Weston and the inland areas. Right around 60, 61 elsewhere. So you know what? Head to the Deering Estate Seafood Festival. It is going to be a fantastic event going from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I've been before, and it is always a good time. Make sure you take your picnic blanket, sunglasses, sunblock, a hat. Highs will remain in the low 80s as we head into Sunday. Then we get into Monday. We'll wake up to the low to mid 60s. Highs will start to creep up as we're in for a gradual warm up. We'll be close to the mid 80s Tuesday and Wednesday. Look at lows back to near 70 degrees by Thursday.